What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. This is I'm the one and only. That's right, if you see the username, it is pronounced I'm the one and only. A lot of people like to try and spice it up by saying something like Ahmad or Ahmad Namli. It's just a funky way of spelling the one and only. All right, so for those of you that see any of my other videos, you can tell that I'm focusing a lot on Destiny 2 right now. This is actually the first video that I've made since Forsaken has come out. I only have a few videos, so I'm still definitely an amateur or novice or whatever word you want to use to the whole YouTube video thing. But definitely want to thank everybody for viewing my other videos. A lot of my other videos are just personal accomplishments. There's a video where I have 30 something kills in Crucible before they upped it to 6v6. There's some actually a lot of the videos have to do with Crucible. There's one on there that's pretty epic, but if you subscribe to my channel, you'll see some of the other videos. I don't put out videos too often, but the videos that I do put out there are more or less entertaining. It's just a way to bypass time if you're sitting at the airport or need a quick Destiny fix to watch a hot clip or something like that. So that's pretty much what we've got going on for these videos. Now this is actually a how-to video for those of you that played Destiny 2 and have the Forsaken download and have actually completed the story and entered the new landing area, Dreaming City. There's a new public event called the Rift Generator. And if you're like me, you are somebody who just had absolutely no idea how to turn this into a heroic. So far, I've only done it, besides this video, I've only done it 2 other times. I did that just to confirm my method, just to make sure I'm actually doing it right. But yeah, this one was pretty hard to figure out. So what we gotta do when this public event starts, there is going to be some Scorn that are going to be ninjaing out of thin air, as the ghost likes to say. But they're going to be spawning and trying to give the generator a rush. And what makes this hard is the fact that behind the mist and everything that you can see, there are actually going to be blights that are popping up. And that's actually what makes this difficult, because the mist does a pretty good job of hiding the blights. So if you're staying up close by the generator trying to kill all the enemies that are trying to rush it and make sure that it's the integrity stays intact, you're probably going to miss it because there's a lot going on. So once this public event starts, I'll show you kind of how it's done and show you exactly what to look for.
An attack against the core is imminent. Be prepared.
Alright, so now we have the public event starting. As you can see, there's a couple of taken enemies that spawn, but we're not going to be too worried about those. And just kind of a FYI here, I'm not actually playing with friends or a fire team or anything. I'm kind of just off alone and trying to see exactly what I could get done here at the time. So there's not a lot of teamwork or anything going on, but as you can see, we're holding it down pretty well. Like most of the times when I do this public event, everyone that I play with kind of just focuses on the enemies that are rushing the generator. But there have been a couple of times when I join this public event and I see a taken blight pop up right around where I am. I wasn't really sure exactly where, but it's kind of in this area, and I know that it tends to pop up right after the orb gets picked up. As you can see, a couple of seconds ago, one of the other members that I'm actually playing with actually picked up the orb to go take it to the generator. So somewhere along those lines, right after that, is when the first taken blight pops up. And as you can tell, there's 3 sections where the enemies are going to be popping up. See, there's the first blight. And the good thing is they all are pretty weak. They just take 1 shot from the sleeper stimulant and then they go down. But see how fast, look at this one over here. See how fast it's sinking into the ground. I barely got that shot off. And that's what made this heroic a little difficult to find, because not only will you possibly miss the blights that are appearing, but when they do pop up, they go down in the ground so quickly that it's kind of hard to even spot them or even know that you missed one. So as you can see, it pops up in that first area where the enemy spawned. Then it goes off to the left. If you're looking downwind from the generator, it goes to the left area. And then the third one at some point pops up over here to the right. So as you can see, again, this was my first time making this heroic. I wasn't 100% sure. But as you can see, I'm staying in that area because I know at some point it's going to come. So that's it. So there's the 3 blights. So now that the 3 blights are destroyed, here is where you have the taken wizards. These taken wizards, at first I thought that was another blight that you had to destroy, but that's just there. What you have to actually destroy are the 3 wizards that actually spawn. So we're taking care of 1 wizard. That wizard's down. The wizard to the right has already been taken care of. That's the final wizard. Once you take care of the 3 wizards, you are then transmatted into the ascendant plane. And this is where you have to disrupt the restoration ritual. So this is the heroic version of the Rift Generator public event. So you start off by destroying the wizards. And once the wizards are destroyed, then that actually brings the taken champion to life. He comes and he joins the fight. And once he joins the fight, the official heroic part actually begins. So as you can see, there's a lot going on. There's plenty of taken enemies. Even staying in the well is a little bit dangerous, the well of radiance. You take out these little taken enemies, the thralls, and as you're taking them out, more are actually spawning. So really the best thing to do is, if you can, try to stay focused on the taken champion, because once the taken champion is done, that actually completes the heroic event. So thank you all for watching. Again, if you like these little clips, feel free to subscribe. I'm the one and only, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.